Hello YouTubers, this is going to be my Chord Counsel episode 2. It's called Questions Answered, and the point of this video is, hold on. Let me make sure it's still recording. My camera still does these weird things. I need to buy a new one. But the point of this video is to answer some of the questions I told y'all to answer on the channel. I told you you can send me messages or comments and I would answer your questions or inquiries, and I'm doing that now. So, okay, this is Chord Counsel episode 2. Okay, the first question we have is from Gypsy. Now, Gypsy asked me, are there any herbs you can find in a pagan or Wiccan home? Which ones you can use in spells and to heal certain ailments? And she said, which ones should you steer away from? Steering away from would, I guess, have to be simply with a control issue. If you personally don't feel like you're strong enough to deal with some things, I think the ones that are really hard to control might be something like cinnamon, just because it's not, cinnamon and maybe rosemary, maybe fennel. I'm not sure, maybe fennel. But some of the things you can find in an average pagan or Wiccan home is chives. I'm reading from the Ellen Dugan book again. I always trust Ellen Dugan. She's done it again. Chives, which removes pessimistic feelings, as in any type of like a dodgy feeling towards someone, or you're being really pessimistic, like you're not looking optimistic about anything at all. You're just being really, it's really stupid to. But chives. I don't know if any of you really have chives in your spice rack. We do. But cinnamon for prosperity, security, and love. Cloves for protection, safety, and stopping gossip. That's cloves of many things, not just cloves of, dill, protection and prosperity. Fennel, health and purification. Garlic, which dissolves angry, hurt feelings and is protective. Rosemary, for remembrance, love, and health. Sage, for wisdom. Salt, which cleanses and removes negativity. That is our most common, of course. And thyme, for new projects. Yes. There's also some things in here which I did kind of want to say. These are for like little bags, little herb bags that you can make from regular things in your house, because I know a lot of you are like me and just can't go buy just a whole bunch of herbs and no one, guesses what you're doing. But what you do is you take a little bag, and you can put it in any type of little bag, it doesn't matter. But preferably one that's like, almost like, fabric where you can like smell it, like smell through it or whatever. Those type of fabrics with like a little drawstring. You can buy those, like if you go to any type of like occult store, they're like $1. Like little bags. I bought one for my stones. I think I showed you that in one of my videos. One of my first ones. But the first bag is a protection bag. What you do is you put salt, a clove of garlic, and a cinnamon stick, and add an obsidian for protection, or quartz, and then you tie it with a red ribbon. Romantic vibrations. You have a cinnamon stick, a tablespoon of salt, and a tablespoon of rosemary. Add a rose quartz or a moonstone and fasten it with a pink ribbon. You can also use just a regular crystal quartz. Prosperity is the cinnamon stick, a tablespoon of dill, and 3 new shiny dimes. Add an aventurine stone for prosperity and a malachite to bring cash. Knot the bag closed with a green or red ribbon. Next one is a safe driver. You put a clove of garlic to dispel road rage, a tablespoon of salt to banish negativity, and a tablespoon of dill for protection. You add an obsidian or a tiger's eye, and you secure the bag with a red, white, and black ribbon. These colors represent the triple goddess, red, white, and black. But yes, that is the first question answered. And those are just things that are just normal household herb items. Hold up. Gotta keep checking because I don't wanna be finished with the video and find out I've been talking for 10 minutes. without recording anything. That would bother me. That's happened before, actually. I think it was one of the cutting to the basics videos. It was the horror one. I had done the entire video and it messed up, so I had to do it again. So if you watch that, just know that was a second take. Okay, the next one was a question by Gypsy again. That was altar. She asked, what is a simple, inexpensive way to make an altar out of your house, and what's the importance of it? The importance of an altar is your personal space where your magic can always be going. It is that thing in your room that reminds you all the time of your religion and what you're worshiping for. And it is that place where you can put many of your Wiccan objects. My altar, if you watch one of my videos, one of my first videos, Getting to Know Me, my altar is conspicuous yet inconspicuous. My family knows I love nature, so they don't know it's an altar, but to me it's obvious. To my friends it's obvious because they know. But if you don't know, you have to think in the ways of someone who doesn't know. What does this look like? It could just be a thing of nature, or it could be, like for you it is, an altar. Or you can do a really simple altar. I don't have things here actually with me. I was supposed to, but I'm sorry, I forgot. But you could have something as simple as a little piece of black cloth. Okay, a little piece of black cloth, or any type of cloth, anything. You could put a leaf there. You could put a stone there. You could put a feather there. You could put a candle or a piece of lava rock or any stone that represents, you know, the element of fire. Or something singed. If you really cannot let anyone know, like if you really can't let anyone know, and it needs to be really inconspicuous. I saw this, one of my friends did it. They took a piece of paper, they burned the piece of paper, and then they stopped it, so it looks like it's like a burned edge. They put that down on a piece of cloth. They took a leaf from outside, they put that on the cloth. They took a little thing like with water in it, like a little thing. They put more water in all the time. But they put that there and they put a seashell. So when it looks like it's too much for like the water thing, they just leave the seashell there. And they had a feather. And that was just a simple altar. It was just there. You know, it was really small in the corner of the room. No one really paid any attention, but that's their altar. My altar is set up in the way of, I know the northeast, southwest. I know the compass basically in my room. And my altar is diagonal because my house is not perfectly proportioned to the north, east, south, west. It's and my altar is set so that it is perfect, and each element is in its right place. And I have a goddess on one side and a god on the other. It can be really simple, but it's really important for you to see all day. It's that one place where if anytime during the day you can just walk over there and send a prayer, you know. But really simple things. You don't have to have any money to do this at all. You can go outside, pick up a leaf, find a feather, preferably one that's white, white or has black at the top and white at the bottom. I'll put a video up on feathers just so you know why I'm doing that. I'll put a video up on feathers soon. What was I saying? Okay, a seashell. If you've ever been to the beach, you get a seashell. Or, okay, this is one you can actually get away with for water. And it's one that is in one of my books. I can't remember. It might be a Silver Raven Wolf book. I think it is. But you take a stone, and you take a stone, and it needs to be somewhat small and kind of smooth, and you put it in water. And there's a consecration for it, but I have to put that in the description. I'll find it. And you leave it in water for like 3 days. Okay? And you put that on your altar. And then you just put anything singed. And that would be 4, you know, and that can just be a simple altar. But yeah, that's basically it for the altar thing. It's really important. I suggest that everyone has one. And it doesn't have to be conspicuous at all. It can actually be hidden. Put it in a drawer if you need to. I know that a lot of people can't, you know, go saying what they are, because I know I can't. Oh crap. Sorry you guys, I gotta hurry, you know. I already did a video, and gotta make sure I have enough space here so it doesn't cut off on me. Next was about the Wiccan Read. This was from Gypsy too. The Wiccan Read, she said, what are my opinions on it, as well as some other people's. The other people's opinions, and you guys' comments and messages to me. I really want you guys to tell me what you think of the read and what you think the read is. Okay, I have read many different versions of the read because there's many different adaptations. You know, many people use ye instead of thee. Some people have really long ones, some people are really short. There was one I actually found on a Gerald Gardner website, which is stationed in England. I'll find the link and put it in the description so you can see it. But it is a website dedicated to him from England, and I found this long one that they said is his adaptation. Everyone knows the short one, which is just, by the Wiccan laws we must, in perfect love and perfect trust. These 8 words the Wiccan read fulfill, on you harm none, do what you will. Everyone knows that one. That's simple, you know. Or some people say, just Wiccan read. These 8 laws the Wiccan read fulfill, on you harm none, do what you will. Basically just harm nothing, you know. Really, in whatever you do, whatever you strive to do not harm anyone. Many people speak about Wicca or witchcraft is not just white. There's black involved. There's shades of gray. There's shades of gray, but there is no actual intent. That's the thing, is that, you know, your intentions can be, you know, there's that times when you do magic without wanting to, you know, when you have that really strong emotion. That's the shade of gray. The shade of gray is not saying, I'm going to curse this person. That is black magic, and I don't believe in it. There's a lot of pagans who believe that you can do whatever you want with magic, just like other people can do whatever they want. I don't believe in that. I believe in... I'm a peaceful person, and I believe, you know what, it's... To me, in my opinion, it's an unfair advantage, because if I wasn't a witch, I wouldn't want some witch doing a curse on me. You know what I mean? It just feels unfair to me, but I don't do it. My biggest shade of gray is when I get mad sometimes. I'm an aura reader, and my aura is really strong. I'm one of those people that a lot of times when I get angry, if I don't pay attention, my aura will start to flex. And a lot of times with aura flexing, my aura will just, almost like an energy releasing spell. And that can be used as negative energy, because all it is negative energy directed towards one person. And that's a curse by itself. But that's about as deep as I go with the shade of gray. I don't do black magic or anything like that. But this Wiccan read, to me the Wiccan read is, if we had a 10 Commandments, or if we had a Lord's Prayer, this would be our 10 Commandments and Lord's Prayer. The really long one that I have here goes through everything. It goes through, if you really read and you can understand and you've been practicing for a while, you'll understand. There's a lot of things in here about merry meet, merry part. There's the Sabbaths are in here. It tells you what to do on each Sabbath. It explains about the god and goddess, and it tells about the witch's rune, and it tells about casting a circle. This is a really good one, actually. Okay, I don't really have time to read it, but I'll read it in another video. I'll do a video specifically for the Wiccan read, actually, and a cutting to the basics thing. But yeah, to me it's basically like our 10 Commandments. The main point is, that's my phone. The main point is to harm nothing. As long as you're harming nothing, do what you will. The last question, which, okay, I barely have time to do, but I'm gonna do it. The last question was from Vampire Night Lover 9, and she said, can auras be more than one color? Yes, auras can be more than one color. I'm going to make another video about auras. Auras can be, there is your outer aura, which is one color. There is your median aura, which is the color that's really close to your skin. It's the emotion that you're trying to hide. And then there's your hidden or your subconscious emotion, which is your core. And your core is one color, your median is one color, and your outer is one color. Now, people like me, aura readers, who can see them naturally, like if I look at a person, I can see the aura naturally, because what I'm doing is taking my spiritual viewing and putting it into my physical viewing, if you can understand that. And but yes, I see auras naturally. But someone like me, when I touch you, I will see all colors. I can look deep within you and see all 3 colors. I used to do that at school. I think I said that in the other video. But yes, your aura can be more than one color, and sometimes your colors will blend. Like if you have a yellow outer aura and your median aura is red, sometimes you'll see orange on the outside. But yeah, I'm about to run out of space, so I just wanted to tell you guys that thank you for watching these videos. If you have been watching these videos, dedicated, and you've been helping, I want to say thank you, and I want you to all, if you haven't, subscribe, become my friend on the channel. Help everything out. Join the website and join the group on Working Together. And thank you. This has been Chord Counsel episode 2. I think that went very well. And I'm going to make a cutting to the basics right now. So blessed be a merry part.